Hi everybody, it's Cheryl, and today I want to show you how to make this really cute easel card. And an easel card is kind of meant for standing up like this and just setting out someplace for display so you can see it all the time. And they're really easy to make, and this one's really cute because it's using that little ladybug. And that one is was a free one you could get during celebration. And last day today, if anybody really wants to get this, it's kind of your last chance. I'm filming this on the last day of March. So anyway, I'll get started because I want you guys to know how to make these. They're really fun. Okay, I'm starting with thick whisper white for my base, and I guess I didn't score it. Just a second. So this first piece is 8.5 by 4 1/4 right here, and I'm scoring it at 4 1/4 and 6 1/4. Okay, get this out of the way. So I'm going to fold it the same way, which is mountain and mountain, okay? And what you're going to do basically is take the front piece and stick it on there like this when you're done, and then you can mail it just really flat like another card. But let me go ahead and make the whole thing so that you can watch me do it. The easel card itself takes 2 seconds, but the making of the rest of it, I have a lot of stuff on here, so it just takes a while. Now, for this one, I'm using layering shapes, dies, and putting it in the middle. I'm just making a square. If you don't have a big shot, first of all, let me say you should have a big shot. But if you don't have a big shot, you can definitely do things with your punches. Punch a big circle or something like that and come out with the same idea. So there's my, that's going to be the front of my card. I think I'll decorate this a lot before I actually attach it. It's a little bit easier. So I thought it was cute with this background. You can also, you know, design shears paper is so pretty. You have your choice. But I'm gonna use this one. When I glue it, oh, this is from the Poppy Parade paper. When I glue it, I cut it a little bit smaller than this piece. So I just want to be careful not to get glue on this portion too. So let me see. I'm going to do that by putting glue, but not quite to the outside, if that makes sense. I'm going to set it on where I think it's the middle, and then pick it up and kind of, I have a couple seconds to position it, okay? So there we go. I like that. And so I've cut a little frame out of, this is Highland Heather. I love these purples. Purples and greens are really pretty. And I used layering squares and just put them right together, and they fit inside like that, and it cut out this frame. So don't use much glue, because that's one of the biggest, that's the easiest thing you can do to kind of make it a messy card. I'm using as little as I can figure out how to get on here. The nice thing about Tombow is once you don't need much at all, and it sticks. So just getting it as close as I can and putting it down there. Ah! There, that's pretty good. Okay. Now if I'm looking at my other one, I'm going to do some random stamping, and then most of this stuff is just popped up. So I'm going to stamp with the darker purple. We have two of them that go together. Highland Heather is a little bit lighter, and the darker one is called Gorgeous Grape. And I already got it on me. Okay. I'm stamping a bunch of these. These are from Thoughtful Blooms, which again is a celebration one. And I think that might be good. I'll go back and add more if I have to. Now my ladybugs, I already stamped these using Memento ink. Memento is my favorite ink to stamp. It's a black ink, and you can color with it real well. It doesn't smear. So I stamped, and then I punched them out with the ladybug dies. And I'm going to color them using some different purples. I have Highland Heathers and Purple Posy. And I don't have any rhyme or reason to this. I just I don't think there's really a wrong way to do it. I like to use the brush tip, and you also don't want to press too hard, or your tip will get, you know, kind of, it won't be as pointed, you know, so it'll be harder to stay in the lines. That was a dark Highland Heather. Let me use the light one. And just for fun, I'm going to use light Purple Posy. You can also do more coloring where you see a line there, and it blends it a little bit better. You know, it just depends on what you like. Okay, those are cute. And I'm going to do gray for the tummy, this guy. I'll start with the dark smoky slate and just put a little bit around where the lines are. And then I'm going to color him in with the light smoky slate. Okay. Now the color for faces that I think I I think works really well is Petal Pink. And so I'll start with the light one. I need to put this on my list because my brush tip is kind of mush. There's nothing left in it, so I do better with the pointy end. Here's the pointy end. That's it. And then I'm using dark Petal Pink to make little, kind of like some cheeks, rosy cheeks. Isn't that cute? That's fun. I'm really getting into coloring. So, okay, I grabbed a bunch of stuff I punched out. Just wanted to show you what it was. All the things I used for this, I had leaves. These leaves and these are from the Magnolia dies. I think you can see them. They're really pretty. So those and this little thing that you'll see later, that was also part of the Magnolia dies. That one I used for the bottom of this. Oh, I got it smushed in something. Okay. And there's Ladybug dies and my squares. So back to these guys. I think I'm gonna pop them up first. Using dimensionals. Okay, got those, and then let me do some flowers here. So some of my flowers I did, these are also Thoughtful Blooms, and it coordinates with the Small Bloom Punch, which is, you'll find yourself using this a lot. It's really fun. And let me see, the gray ones I did with the solid image. And I know it's on my desk someplace. Here it is. The little striped flowers I used Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to punch them out. When you use your punches, you're going to have it upside down like this so that you can see where the image is in there. Okay, so where's my purple? Here it is. I'm gonna stick a purple down. I'm gonna use lots of glue dots, I think. I'm just gonna stick him down flat on the paper. And then I'll do another one and lift it up more with a mini dimensional. don't know what we did without those. I guess I used to just cut my dimensionals up a lot, but I really like these. I'm gonna stick, I should have put this guy up further. I don't know if I can do it now. Oh well, I should have put him up, but I'm gonna put the ladybug on top. I guess there's not one way to do it. There's lots of ways, so. Add a couple of these with the glue dots. And these white ones. What else needs something? I need a flower there. So you guys that have got the kits, you'll see that sometimes I glue it directly on and sometimes I pop it up, and I think it just adds more interest. And if you don't use glue dots, just put a little drop of Tombow on there. But just the only way you can mess up is by really using way too much glue. And then it'll be kind of a mess. Ah, wrong side. Oh well. Maybe I'll put it in upside down there. You can also just, see I'm curving it up like that? That's fun to do. There's no right or wrong. Some of these I use the fat side out and some I use the more pointy side out. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to stamp this little teeny thing in the middle, and I think it really adds a lot. There's this little teeny stamp. Is that the one? No, it's this one. Yeah, see how that's way better? So let me see if I can do them while they're on there. Oh, that worked. That was lucky. Okay, oh, good. Because I think it just it adds a lot. What else do I need? It's almost done. Let me see, maybe another leaf there. I could do another. Got to be careful when it's looking really good that you don't, I'm not going to touch it, that you don't add too much because you're bound to make some kind of smear or mistake. Okay, what I'm going to do, so that's pretty much done, and I'm going to glue it to my card so it's going to stand like this. So I'm going to glue it like that. So before you glue, just stare at it and make sure it's going to be okay like this. So I'm going to add glue to this panel. I don't put glue way on the edge because it'll ooze out. Just So just put it there. Got a few seconds to make it perfect. So I put it down and feel the sides like that. So it's really good. And then kind of press it. And that should be good. Let me do the front part that's going to hold it up now. So you will get this sheet. Your instructions will tell you so that you can do more cards, and you can do anything you want. You could leave it straight or use punches or any kind of decorative die cut that you have. And so I'm using that, again, Thick Whisper White, and I have this cute little sentiment, Happy Easter, Happy Spring, that is from Timeless Tulips. It has a lot of different occasions in here, you know, birthday, get well, Mother's Day. This one's pretty great for that. But I really like the way this goes across. I'm going to do it in Smoky Slate and try to get it really straight. I'm doing it off to the side so I can put some flowers. Press it down for a few seconds. That's good. And more Gorgeous Grape. I'm going to do a few more of those little flowers. Not sure what's going to be covered up, so here's my flower I wanted to add. So I'm going to add a mini dimensional. Actually, I think regular dimensionals might fit on these flowers. I didn't even try them. And I like to just bend it a little bit. Putting it there with a leaf, but actually it could definitely use more flowers, more leaves. It's really pretty. So what you do, this is the other important thing with an easel card, is you need to have something on the bottom that's going to be popped up, that's going to keep this edge from sliding down. Okay, so I'm using this big one, but you could use just a circle punch or anything. I'm going to add dimensionals. Okay, I added 6 of them. I'm doing okay, and I'm putting it down, and again, the purpose is to stop this edge at some point. So I'm just gonna line it up. Oh, I forgot one thing. Boy, okay. Sponge dabbers. Okay, so these are a fun little tool that you can get like 6 in a package, and you go like this, and can you see this? You stick it in your ink and get it inky. I'm doing it with my fingers. And then you just go along the edge. Oh, I'm glad I didn't forget that, because once you stick it down, it's pretty hard to do this without making a big mess. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could go all around the edges or whatever you want to do, but I'm just doing the front edge like that. Okay, see how it goes? It goes and it rests right there, and that is so cute. Except I wanted to add one more thing, and these are These are called glitter enamel dots. I'm already getting them on me. They're really fun. Really bright and sparkly. Let me show you guys. Aren't those gorgeous? So the instructions will have what the number is and stuff like that so that you could do more of them. But I'm going to use the purple ones. And I like to use some kind of a tool. They've got this take your pick tool now that works for, it has like 4 different, actually more than 4 different things that you can use for things, but it has a really sharp end like this that you can, it helps you pick up things. And make sure you grab the sticky part behind here. One more, let me put one on this one down here. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have fun making this card, and I hope you do more easel cards. Okay, bye-bye.